Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Simple English Chat. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. It's great to be here with you all again.
Today, we have a very special episode. Leo has just come back from a big trip. He went to a faraway country. So, we thought it would be a good chance to talk about travel, new experiences, and, of course, use some simple English words to help you all practice and learn.
That's right, Mia. It was an amazing trip. I'm excited to share my stories.
We are excited to hear them. So, Leo, let's start at the beginning. Where did you go? What was the name of this country?
I went to India. It's a very big country in Asia. It has many people and a lot of different cultures. It was my first time visiting, and I was very excited to see everything.
India. Wow, that sounds incredible. I've always wanted to go. How long were you there for? Was it a short trip or a long one?
It was a long trip, Mia. I was there for 3 weeks. That's 21 days. It gave me enough time to see a few different places, not just one city. I wanted to see a little bit of the north and a little bit of the south.
3 weeks is a good amount of time. You can really get a feel for a place then. So, where did you go first when you arrived in India? Which city did you land in?
My first stop was New Delhi. That's the capital city of India. It's a very big city, very busy, and full of history. When I arrived, the first thing I noticed was the noise and the energy. It's different from our quiet city here. There are many cars, motorbikes, and people everywhere. The sounds are constant.
Constant sounds? So, it was loud? Was it hard to sleep at first?
A little bit, yes. But after a day or two, I got used to it. It became part of the experience. Delhi has a lot of old buildings and monuments. I visited a very famous place called India Gate. It's like a big arch, a monument to soldiers. It was very impressive. I also saw a big red fort, called the Red Fort. It's an old palace, very beautiful.
India Gate and the Red Fort. Those sound like important historical sites. Did you visit any other places in Delhi? Like markets or temples?
Oh yes. I went to a very old market called Chandni Chowk. It was amazing. So many shops, selling clothes, jewelry, food, spices. The smells were incredible. Many different smells all at once. And I visited a few temples. One was a very large mosque, a place of worship for Muslims, called Jama Masjid. It was huge and very peaceful inside, even with many people visiting.
So, Delhi was busy, loud, full of history, and had amazing markets and places of worship. What was your favorite part of Delhi?
My favorite part was probably the food in Delhi. I tried so many different things. Street food, restaurant food. Everything was full of flavor. I especially liked something called pani puri. They are small, crispy balls filled with spicy water and potatoes. They pop in your mouth. Very tasty.
Pani puri. That sounds exciting. Okay, so after Delhi, where did you go next? Did you stay in the north or did you travel south?
After Delhi, I went to a city called Agra. This city is very famous for one special building. Can you guess what it is, Mia?
Agra. Is it the place with the Taj Mahal?
Exactly. You got it. The Taj Mahal. It is one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. I woke up very early to see it at sunrise. The light was soft, and the white marble of the building looked amazing. It was truly breathtaking. It's a huge tomb, a place where a king buried his wife. The story behind it is very romantic.
The Taj Mahal at sunrise. That must have been a magical moment. I've seen pictures, but I can only imagine seeing it with your own eyes. Was it crowded, even early in the morning?
Yes, even at sunrise, there were many people. It's a very popular place. But the area is so big that you can still find quiet spots to admire it. I spent many hours there, just walking around and looking at the details. The carvings in the marble are so fine and delicate. It's a masterpiece.
So, Delhi for the busy city life and food, Agra for the incredible Taj Mahal. What was your next stop? Did you go somewhere completely different?
Yes, after Agra, I flew south. I wanted to experience a different part of India. I went to a state called Kerala. It's on the southwest coast of India. Kerala is very different from Delhi and Agra. It's much greener, with lots of palm trees and water. It's known for its backwaters.
Backwaters? What are backwaters, Leo? That sounds interesting.
Backwaters are like a network of canals, rivers, and lakes. They are connected, and you can travel on them in special boats. I stayed on a houseboat for a night. It was like a small floating hotel. It was very peaceful. We slowly moved through the water, past small villages, and saw local people living their lives by the water.
A houseboat. That sounds like such a unique experience. Was it quiet there compared to Delhi?
Much, much quieter. You could hear the birds, the gentle sounds of the water, and sometimes the voices of children playing. It was a very relaxing part of the trip. I saw many different birds, and the sunsets over the backwaters were beautiful. The air felt fresh.
So, you saw the busy city, an amazing monument, and then the peaceful backwaters. What else did you do in Kerala? Did you try any different food there?
Oh, the food in Kerala was also fantastic, but different from the north. Because it's on the coast, there was a lot of fresh seafood, and they use a lot of coconut in their cooking. I had amazing fish curries, served on banana leaves instead of plates. It felt very traditional. I also visited a tea plantation in the mountains of Kerala.
A tea plantation? So, where tea leaves are grown. That sounds beautiful.
Yes, exactly. High up in the mountains, there are huge areas covered with tea bushes. It was very green and cool up there. I learned how tea is grown and processed. And of course, I drank a lot of fresh tea. The air was crisp and the views were stunning. It was a nice change from the heat of the lower areas.
So, from the busy capital to the romantic Taj Mahal, to the peaceful backwaters, and then the cool tea plantations. You really saw a lot of different sides of India. What was your absolute favorite part of the whole trip, Leo? If you had to pick just one thing?
That's a difficult question, Mia. There were so many amazing moments. But if I have to choose one, I think it would be the feeling of connection with the local people. Everywhere I went, people were very friendly and welcoming. They were curious about where I came from and happy to share their culture. I had many interesting conversations, even with simple words. That human connection, meeting people from a different background, was truly special. It made the trip more than just seeing places.
That's a wonderful answer, Leo. It's always the people who make a place truly memorable, isn't it? So, after all these experiences, would you recommend India as a holiday destination for others?
Absolutely, yes. I would definitely recommend it. But I would also say that it's a country that can be a bit challenging sometimes. It's very different from many Western countries. The traffic can be crazy, and it can be hot, and sometimes things don't go exactly as planned. But these small challenges are part of the adventure. If you are open to new experiences, ready to see amazing things, eat delicious food, and meet wonderful people, then India is an incredible place to visit. It's an experience you will never forget.
That's a very honest and helpful review, Leo. So, for someone thinking about going, what's one piece of advice you would give them?
My advice would be to be open-minded and patient. Things might not always work the way you expect, but that's part of the charm. Embrace the differences. Try new foods. Talk to people. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And drink lots of bottled water.
Good advice, especially the water part. So, you had a fantastic time, saw amazing sights, ate wonderful food, and connected with people. It sounds like a truly enriching experience. I'm a little bit jealous.
You should go, Mia. I think you would love it. It's a country of contrasts, full of color and life.
I definitely will add it to my travel list. Thank you so much for sharing your India adventure with us, Leo. It was fascinating, and I think our listeners learned a lot about travel and new cultures.
My pleasure, Mia. I love talking about it.
Now, before we finish this episode of Simple English Chat, I want to quickly go over some of the new words we use today. This is to help you remember them and understand their meaning. First, we talked about capital city. The capital city is the most important city in a country, usually where the government is. For example, New Delhi is the capital city of India. Then we had monument. A monument is a building or statue that is built to remember a person or event. The India Gate is a monument. The Taj Mahal is also a kind of monument, a very beautiful one. Leo also mentioned places of worship. These are buildings where people go to pray or to practice their religion. A mosque or a temple are examples of places of worship. We talked about street food. This is food that is sold from small stalls or carts on the street, not usually in a restaurant. It's often very tasty and cheap. When Leo described the Taj Mahal, he said it was breathtaking. This means something is so beautiful or amazing that it takes your breath away. It's very impressive. We also learned about backwaters. These are networks of canals, rivers, and lakes often found in coastal areas where people can travel by boat. Kerala has famous backwaters. Leo visited a tea plantation. A plantation is a large area of land where crops like tea, coffee, or cotton are grown. And finally, Leo said his favorite part was the connection with local people. A connection means a feeling of understanding and friendship between people. It's when you feel close to someone. So, those are some of the words we covered today. We hope this helped you learn some new English and also learn about Leo's amazing trip to India.
Thank you for joining us on Simple English Chat. It was fun sharing my stories.
Yes, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more Simple English Chat episodes. We love having you here.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.